What Spirit wants you to know, Pisces, and this is extremely important, the Seven of Pentacles, Pisces, talks about you doing the work, talks about you going through those doubts, doubting the process, doubting yourself, not knowing if it's going to work out because you've gone through so many delays, because it's taken so long. It's like you planted that seed and you were putting in the work day in and day out, and you didn't see much progress. You didn't see much change or anything shifting. But this entire time, it was growing an entire root system to support the growth of the tree. So you have this little tree right now, but this tree is going to grow into a mighty tree. And this is a card, Pisces, of not giving up and letting you know that it's guaranteed that your work, that your labor, that your investment is going to pay off. Okay, so this is a card letting you know, hey, Pisces, Spirit acknowledges your work, acknowledges everything that you put forth in your investment, your time, your energy, your resources into this manifestation. And Seven of Pentacles is saying you're more than halfway. You're very close to a successful outcome, because you go Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is a major leap, Pisces. And don't quote me on this, Pisces, but what's coming up for you is Spirit is bringing this up. And I believe it's the bamboo tree. You plant the seed, and I believe it takes 3 to 5 years to even see the seed sprout. And this is day in, day out, giving it water, fertilizer, sunlight. And it takes 3 to 5 years to even see that seed grow. And then all of a sudden you have this mighty big tree. And that's exactly what's happening with you, Pisces. So if you've been doubting yourself, or doubting your progress, or doubting, if it's even going to be worth it, if it was all in vain, Spirit is saying, no, do not give up. Hold strong. You're more than halfway there. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, your work is going to pay off in big ways. And again, Capricorn season is connected to the Pentacles energy. This is all about finances, work, business, investments, money mostly. And then Aquarius season coming up is all about major breakthroughs, major shifts, moments of clarity, moments of truth, things finally making sense, being able to see the bigger picture. And connecting all the dots of things that happened in your past and where it is that you're headed. So Pisces, this is a very powerful reading right off the bat. Two of Wands, leaving that comfort zone because you are ready for the level up. You are ready for the upgrade, and Spirit is saying it's time. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. You cannot stay in this comfort zone any longer because it's causing an imbalance in your life. There is something that is no longer balanced, that is no longer in harmony with where it is that you're going, because there's massive growth coming in for you. Again, I see you going from this place of being introverted and passive to being completely outgoing and empowered and taking action and making moves. Okay, we're talking Queen of Wands and Two of Wands. There's a very big difference here. And Seven of Pentacles coming in. Do not give up, Pisces. Right now is the time to double down on your efforts. Believe yourself, follow through. Do not just start planting all these little trees. See it through to the finish line. Make sure that you're there throughout the process and that you finish what you started, because this is going to grow, Pisces, into a mighty tree. And the best part is you already did all the groundwork. So from here on out, all you need to do is stick with it, Pisces. Stick with it, because it's going to bear fruits. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles coming in. So Seven of Pentacles, your general energy. I do want to touch base on this card, Pisces. This is a pause, a state of gratitude, reflecting on your journey, waiting to harvest the fruits of your labor, a sign to keep going. You're almost there. You've been doing the work and your wildly successful roots are growing. You may not see the fruits of your labor yet. Know that they exist, and that any lack you are feeling is simply residual energy that's being worked through. It's time to fall into faith and to pause and give thanks. Realize that you're a living and breathing result of all your memories, hopes, and hard work. Keep going. This moment gives you a divine interlude to revisit your purpose and direction. Your arrival is possible only after you pinpoint the destination. Has your journey shifted so much that what you originally germinated is not the thing that you desire to harvest? What needs to change to satisfy your deepest intentions? If you are feeling any frustration or lack of progress, remember that giant dreams aren't built in a day. Take a moment to breathe and reflect on these profound sacred breaths. Can reinvigorate and realign. As I give thanks for what it is I'm about to harvest, I know that my life is headed in the right direction. Again, this is your general energy. Do not give up. Your work is going to pay off. Strength to the Queen of Wands. Let's go ahead and see what the clarifier is. Strength, Eight of Wands. Queen of Wands, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords. Exactly. This is connected to Aquarius season coming in, where clarity, truth, answers, where you finally can see the bigger picture and connect the dots. King of Pentacles coming in, we have Justice, Major Arcana. Beautiful, Pisces. This looks really good. This looks really solid for you. Strength coming into the Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. Pisces, whatever the shift is like you're going to shift very, very quickly. Okay, it's going to surprise you how fast things can actually change, because so far you've been in a Two of Wands. Okay, this is a place of dreaming. This is a place of planning. This is a place of strategizing. This is a place of introspection. This is a place of comfort. It's a place of familiarity. It's a place of warmth. But it can also get very boring because it's very repetitive. You're doing the same thing day in, day out, while you're dreaming of all the things that you would like to experience. It's like being in a place and fantasizing of being anywhere but where you currently are. That's what it's about. The Two of Wands is you're ready to take the next step. You're ready for the upgrade. You're ready for the level up coming in. And that's about to shift. That's about to change in your life. Planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. You need to make a choice to really do the thing you really want to do or not. You can dream it and envision it, or you can begin to live it. Planning and imagining can have us feeling like the observers of our dream, and our action is the only way to bring that dream to life. It's time to choose between the one that is cozily rooted in the place that you already know, or the one that leans into exciting new possibilities. Take a deep breath, because self-initiating change can be scary. The only way to take strides towards your goal is to make your move. Learn that thing, call that contact, make that decision. Non-action won't get you there and will likely have you feeling the angst of dreaming the dream instead of walking the talk. Use the fire energy of the Wands to initiate your shift. The world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action. Pisces, it feels like you're being advised to get ready, okay? Get ready, because things are going to shift very fast for you, okay? Eight of Wands is the fastest moving energy in the entire tarot deck out of 78 cards. This is the fastest moving card. And so things are going to start to shift for you, but there's a need to be ready. There's a need to be prepared. Two of Wands. Where you've been is no longer where you belong. It's like you outgrew those shoes. You outgrew that environment. That shoe no longer fits. It's uncomfortable, okay? It's uncomfortable to stay the same, even though it's comfortable in a sense. We get comfortable to what's familiar. We get comfortable to our daily routines, to our daily life. But what it's saying here is you learned everything you needed to, and it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. And I feel this energy, Pisces, with the Two of Wands, it's like you already know something's coming in. There's this energy of excitement. There's this energy of anticipation. It's like you can feel the change coming in. You can feel what's coming in, what's starting to change. You feel it in the air. It's like a change of season. And Two of Wands coming in is saying, Pisces, be ready, be prepared, because you're about to have to make a decision. Are you going to choose the one that is in the same place, or are you going to choose to move forward? There's a decision, Pisces. The Two of Wands. The two is a split energy. Are you going to stay in the same place? Are you going to do the same thing? Or are you ready to move forward? There is a new adventure. There is a new opportunity. For a lot of you, Pisces, it's pentacles, 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 pentacles. It may be a change in career. It may be a new business. It may be something to do with your money, to your work, to the way that you make your money, monetizing a new hobby, starting a new kind of business. I see a lot of pentacles coming in for you, Pisces. So for some of you, that decision is around your career. It's around your business. It's around your money. It's around your investments, your savings. It's connected to your pentacles. And for others of you, Pisces, it's also connected to Queen of Wands and the strength, to being able to take that leap of faith and stand in the spotlight. Okay, this is a very outgoing, extroverted energy, whereas this one is very introverted, very passive, very much within, very introspective. And it's saying it's time. You graduated from this phase, from this chapter of your life, and now you're moving in to a leadership role. You're being called into the spotlight. You're being called into some kind of position of leadership here, where you are going to be seen. And so there's a need to make a decision, Pisces, and this decision is coming sooner than later, okay? For a lot of you, this decision is already showing up, whether it's a new job, it's a new career, a new business idea, a new investment, something that you want to monetize, a new hobby, an idea that you've been sitting on and dreaming about, but now you're getting an opportunity to actually put it into motion, take action on it, Pisces. And 9 of Pentacles right below the 2 of Wands, you're going to be surprised, Pisces, and honestly shocked how fast you're going to see success in this new path of your life, because 9 of Pentacles is all about harvest, okay? This is all about harvesting. This is all about getting to your successful outcome. It's not talking about adversity. It's not talking about scarcity and a lack of, so the 5 of Pentacles can talk about scarcity and a lack of resources, a lack of opportunities, a lack of support as well. It can talk about feeling like you're left behind, like you're locked outside of the cold, like good things happen to everybody else, but they don't happen to you, okay? This is that energy. And this energy is no longer aligned with who you are as a person and where you're going. This is why 6 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles are both in the reverse. This is the imbalance that's happening in your energy. Okay, this is shadow energy. These are both reversals. And also the 4 of Swords is coming in as well. 4 of Swords, Pisces, talks about thinking that you have to heal, that you have to do more inner work, that you're not perfect, that you're not good as you are, that you have to keep working on yourself, that you're not good enough, that you'll never be. Okay, the 4 of Swords, when it's in the reverse, it showcases the shadow energy. And the shadow energy of the 4 of Swords keeps you in a perpetual cycle of healing. Okay, it takes you back and back, looping around the same thoughts, the same doubts, the same fears, the same shortcomings. And that 4 of Swords, Pisces, is showing up as a blockage in your energy. What it's saying is you don't need to do any more healing. You don't need to do any more work on yourself. And the thing is, everybody's always healing. Everybody's always progressing and developing. But you don't need to stay in this cycle of, I'm not ready. I have to be ready. I have to do all this before I'm ready to take that opportunity. Or I have to do this before I get to meet the person of my dreams. Or I have to do all this before I'm deserving of the success. What it's saying here is this is now showing up as a shadow that is holding you back in the same place, okay? 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the shadow energy, Pisces, that you may have to look at and work through to get to the other side. Because what I'm seeing here is this is no longer true. This is no longer a reality for you, and it's only holding you back. You're already good as you are, even if you don't feel like you're ready, even if you feel like you have to do more internal work, or if you're not feeling like you're enough, okay? Because the 5 of Pentacles can feel like there is a sense of being less than, or lacking something, or being outside of the things that you want, or just feeling like those good things just don't happen to you. Like they happen to everybody else, but they don't happen to you. That's the shadow energy of all of these cards. 6 of Pentacles is that lack of balance and harmony in your life. 4 of Swords, staying in a healing cycle for far too long and not actually healing. Constantly going through the healing, but not actually healing and coming out on the other side, just staying in that place of pain and reliving the same scenarios and the same memories that keep you there. So Spirit is saying, Pisces, take a look at this, because this is no longer aligned with who you are and where you're going. And this might have also become a comfort zone, okay? Your pain, the bad memories, the past might have become a comfort zone for you. Okay, 2 of Wands, there's a decision to make. There's a new adventure. There's a new door opening up. This is going to require you to make a decision. Are you going to stay in the same place, or are you going to take that leap of faith? And if you decide to take the leap of faith, 9 of Pentacles coming in. You're going to see fast success, okay? There's no such thing as an overnight success, but you're not an overnight success. You've been putting in the work for a very long time. 7 of Pentacles. For some of you, Pisces, the last 7 months or the last 7 years, you've been putting in the work, okay? And not seeing the progress or the changes or the shifts that you want to see, the big breakthroughs, the big moves that you want to see in your life. And all of a sudden, it's all adding up. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, okay? And what are you leaving behind? The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, scarcity, lack. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, a lack of balance or reciprocation. And 4 of Swords in the reverse, being in a constant healing cycle. Okay, that's staying in your past. That's not coming with you. And this, again, there may be a comfort zone around this pain, Pisces. And there's a need to acknowledge that, because where you're going is not like where you've been. So you can't take the lessons with you, but don't hold yourself back in a sense. because where you're going is not where you've been. It's going to be very different. It's going to require a new version of you, a new level of you. So strength to the Queen of Wands, Pisces, 8 of Wands. This is going to happen very, very fast. So be ready. Strength coming in. This is all about leadership, Pisces. This is all about being in the spotlight and taking action. Queen of Wands is also an entrepreneur card. So if you are looking to start something, Pisces, if you're looking to make some moves, to learn something new, to monetize an idea, right now is the time, because you will be supported by the energy. So strength coming in. Card number 8. 8 is all about abundance, prosperity, wealth, and success. Calmness, quiet strength, influence, graceful leadership, gifted healer, purity of thought and heart, spiritual matters, compassion, sometimes lust or animalistic instinct. Be brave, sweet seer. Embody your light and shine courageously in the face of danger or uncertainty. Step into patience and fierce serenity as you exert your graceful influence for the greater good. There is a great fortitude in your calm heart, and a gentle demeanor will not be mistaken for weakness. When you share your gift of relentless love with the world, allow confidence and composure to guide you towards your desires without the use of excessive force or aggression. Mindful awareness will be much more useful than rigid control now. This card reminds you to stand strong in your beliefs and desires and to remain steady as you bring compassion to your current situation. You are powerful, and your purity of heart will be a beacon of strength and inspiration to those around you. I deliberately bring my compassion and strength and use them for good. So Pisces, you know what else I'm getting with the strength coming in? You may not realize this, Pisces, but you're not giving yourself enough credit. Okay, your perception of yourself is not accurate, and it's more so anchored to your shadow. Okay, there's a specific, I don't know if this applies, but there's this specific term called body dysmorphia, where you completely see your body, you know, from a shadow perspective, from a shadow view. It's like you see all the negative things about you, and you focus on those negative things, whereas other people see you as a role model. Other people look up to you. Other people see the beauty in you. Other people see the positive sides to you, and they actually model after you. They actually admire that about you, but you may be focused on your shortcomings. You may be focused on your memories and your past and your mistakes. You may have, Pisces, some kind of and I'm only saying this because the 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 Swords, all of these 3 cards in the reverse, this is why I'm bringing this up. You may have a distorted perception of self, Pisces, where you're constantly focusing on the negative things about yourself. Like you're focusing on your shortcomings, you're focusing on the things that you're not good at, you're focusing on the things that you don't like about yourself or about your past, whereas everybody sees you as a role model. Everybody sees you as a leader. Everybody notices the good things about you. They don't even pay attention to this. This is all happening within your mind, within your head, because all of these cards highlight your shadow. Okay, so you may be focused on these negative aspects or attributes of self, whereas other people view you as a role model. Okay, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, they admire a lot of things about you, whereas you're focused on these negative things. So what I'm trying to say here, Pisces, I don't know if it's coming out right, is you're not giving yourself enough credit, Pisces, and you have a lot of people that look up to you. You have a lot of people that view you as a role model, even people that you may think are haters. There are things that they model after you. There are things that they admire about you, that they wish that they possessed, that they wish that they had. Because both the Strength and the Queen of Wands talks about being in the spotlight, being a role model, being someone that is admired for your energy and your attractiveness and the way that you do things, the way that you move in life. Both of these cards are major power cards. So it's like you may not realize that, Pisces. It's like you're so used to being so good at the things that you're good at that you think that it's normal. You think that everybody else is that way. But it's like, no, you stand out, Pisces. You stand out energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually. All of these things are shining through you, and you're not taking notice. You're only focused on these things about you, whereas other people see this, okay? So it's like, give yourself enough credit, Pisces, because you're doing good, okay? You're doing good and you're moving forward. There's just a need to release this here because it is connected to your comfort zone. Your pain has become a comfort zone. Your pain has become familiar, okay? And there's a need to release that. There's a need to let that go because you're rising up to the next level of your life. So Queen of Wands coming in, Pisces, again, this is the entrepreneur card. This is a card of initiating, starting things. It's about confidence, conviction, being seen for who you really are, and being unapologetic. So Queen of Wands coming in. creativity, passion, determination, confidence, joy, bold expression, helping others as you build your queendom power. You are capable and fierce, and it's time to root into your purpose and boldly step into the limelight of your life. The Queen of Wands radiates creativity, passion wherever she goes, and when she enters a room, her exuberant charisma and confidence are palpable. Don't be afraid to be the center of attention, and for God's sake, stop acting small in order to make those around you more comfortable. Make sure that fiery bursts of productivity are accompanied by laughter and gratitude, connection, appreciation, and love. It's okay to hold shadow in all of this light. Don't push it down so deeply that you can't find it again. Accept the parts of you that you don't openly share. The past failures that have held you back, they don't define you. So transmute that shadow, sit with it briefly, then light it on fire because you don't need it anymore. Exactly, you don't need it anymore, Pisces. There's a need to release this about you. I fill my world with intense light that connects and incites passions is the affirmation. So I want to pull a few more clarifiers for the strength in the Queen of Wands. Pisces, this energy is coming in very strong. I don't know what's going on here. Some of you Pisces may be starting something new, okay, career-wise. For others of you, it's business, a new business that you're trying to monetize, a new idea that you're trying to set into motion. For others of you, it's a new career, a new promotion, something along those lines, but it requires you to step into the spotlight. It requires you to step into your leadership role and to step into this version of yourself that is unapologetic, where you're not worried about hurting someone else's feelings, where you're not thinking outside of yourself of how is this person feeling, how is this person taking it in, and that's something that's natural for you, Pisces, because you're very empathetic. But here it's like, no, all the focus goes back to you, what you want, where you want to go in life so that you can shine through, okay? So Queen of Wands in the strength, Pisces. This feels like there's something more here, okay? The strength of the Queen of Wands. There's something more here, Pisces. I don't know what it is. Holy Spirit, what do you want Pisces to know about the strength in the Queen of Wands? What do you want Pisces to know about the strength in the Queen of Wands? Wow, exactly. Okay, Ace of Wands. Yes, there's a new beginning coming in, Pisces. This is for sure. There is the new beginning coming in for you. I'm going to go ahead and move the cards a little bit so you can see. What is this new beginning for Pisces? What is this about? What is this about? Ooh, 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Okay, Pisces. Wow, this is powerful. Ace of Wands, it talks about a new beginning, Pisces, where you get to monetize and take action on your creativity, on your passion, on your excitement. The Ace of Wands, Pisces, is the most fun out of all the aces, because the Ace of Wands taps into your passion, it taps into your creativity, it taps into your expression, it taps into your talents, into your abilities, into your aptitudes, into the way that you move in life, into the way that you do things. 9 of Cups, whatever this new beginning is, Pisces, is being gifted to you and granted to you to fulfill some kind of wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, this is a wish come true. Okay, this is some kind of wish come true. This is some kind of miracle, some kind of manifestation coming into your life after 9 of Wands, after you had to go through some rough adversity and challenges in your life, after you had to defend yourself and protect yourself, after you had to go through many battles, okay? Maybe you were attacked by many people. Maybe you went through a lot of adversities, a lot of challenging times. Maybe you had a lot of haters around you or people trying to tear you down. That 9 of Wands calls in your inner warrior. It calls in your ability to defend yourself and protect your boundaries. But this is the reward. You've reached the finish line. You've reached the ending of this phase of your life. 9 of Wands can also talk about survival mode, okay? Being in survival mode, feeling like you have to defend or protect yourself, and constantly being in this place of stress or anxiousness. Again, it calls in your inner warrior, but it can be very stressful at times. And so what I'm seeing here, you've reached the end of this period of your life. You're no longer going to be in survival. You're going to start to live and enjoy your life for what it is with this brand new beginning. Ace of Wands. Pisces, I don't know what this is for you, but 9 of Cups is saying that there is a wish come true. There is a wish being granted and fulfilled through this new beginning, but it requires you to step into your strength. It requires you to step into your Queen of Wands energy. And you're very fluid, Pisces. You have all 12 zodiac signs in one. So it's very easy for you to be dualistic, to be extremist, to go from one level to another, to be introverted and then extroverted, to be, feminine and then masculine, to be in this place of being passive to being outgoing. It's a flip that happens within you. And so Ace of Wands to Nine of Cups to Nine of Wands. Pisces, Nine of Wands is also a card of not giving up because you made it this far. And the 9 is a conclusion. We have 999 coming in. This may be an angel number for some of you. So 999, Pisces, look it up if this resonates for you. But the 9s are all about a conclusion, okay? It's the ending of a cycle. You're closing up those loose ends. You're closing up that cycle of your life. And it's the end of that phase of your life. It's the end of survival mode. You're going from survival into thriving, okay? And that's going to allow you to express yourself. It's going to allow you to really do the things that you want to do. Make your dreams a reality. Go all into your passions. Go all into your creativity. Whereas here, you're only worried about protecting yourself, surviving, and getting to the next step of your life. Okay? So 3434 on the clock. That may be an angel number for some of you. Holy Spirit, what do you want Pisces to know about the 4 swords in the reverse? What is this 4 swords in the reverse for Pisces, Holy Spirit? What is this about? 4 of Swords, clarified by the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Both of these are in the reverse. Tell me more. What is this 4 of Swords for Pisces? 5 of Swords in the reverse. I just saw the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Okay, that's too many cards. I'm going to go ahead and put those back. I'm just going to get one more clarifier. Holy Spirit, 4 swords in the reverse. Please clarify this for Pisces. What is this about? 6 of Swords in the upright. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, Pisces. Okay, I see what it is. The 4 swords talks about a healing cycle, what you had to heal from, what you had to go through. And part of that has to do with the 5 of Wands in the reverse. You had some toxic people around you, okay? The 5 of Wands talks about toxic competition. It talks about drama. It talks about people that are jealous, envious of you. It talks about frenemies. It talks about chaos and destruction. 6 of Swords, Pisces. What I'm feeling here is some people are angry that you moved on. Some people, Pisces, are a little bit sour that you kind of left them behind and you decided to move on, that you didn't want to be a part of this chaos. You didn't want to be a part of this mess. You didn't want to be a part of this drama. 6 of Swords, you decided to move on with yourself, with your life, with your dreams and your goals. And you left a lot of people behind. You left a lot of circumstances and environments that no longer serve you behind. As you can see here, she packs everything she owns into this little suitcase and she gets on this boat. And she's ready to move on. She's ready to leave everything behind to start a new life, okay? And so I see that whatever this transition was, it was painful. It wasn't easy, but you left behind some kind of chaotic, toxic energy that did not mean you well, whether this was the people, the environment, the circumstances. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, whoever these people are, it's like they kind of want to get the last word in. The 5 of Swords in the reverse talks about winning at all costs. Even if they have to cheat, lie, and steal, or be very shady in their approach and how they do things. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. They haven't been able to let you go. And Pisces, I have to be very honest. This message came in your last reading, I believe 2 readings ago. But the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse talks about not being able to let go or not wanting to let you go. As you can see, they're holding onto this bag and they're kind of looking the other way. It's like this very stubborn energy. Someone here, Pisces, I don't know if it was a group of people or a specific person. I see 5 people here, 2 women and 3 men, but someone hasn't been able to let you go, okay? And 6 of Swords, you already moved on. You already left some things behind, but you decided to move on and cut your losses in this situation. 4 of Swords, you've been trying to heal from it, but you haven't been able to fully forget it. It's like you'll always have those memories, okay, with you. And there's a sense of maybe you've moved physically or emotionally or spiritually away from this person or away from this situation, but you feel like there are still scars on you from this phase or this chapter of your life. So 6 of Swords, you've already moved on. They still cannot let you go. 4 of Pentacles for Pisces in the reverse. Tell me more. I just saw the 10 of Swords, painful endings. Okay, Knight of Wands in the upright. 3 of Wands in the upright. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, wow. Pisces, whoever this person is, they're upset that you moved on. They're upset that you left them behind. okay? But the Knight of Cups showing up in the reverse, whoever this person was, Knight of Cups in the reverse talks about someone who's emotionally unavailable, okay? I think I said that backwards. Knight of Cups in the reverse talks about someone who's emotionally unavailable, someone who's a player, someone who's immature, who plays games, who tries to get some kind of reaction out of you. And Page of Swords in the reverse talks about someone who is all talk and no action, okay? Someone who can say all these things and promise all these things, try to manipulate you, maybe talk about the future with you and having no intention to stick around, okay? It's like talking the talk but not walking the walk. Knight of Wands to Three of Wands. This person feels like you are someone who's driven by your passions, by your creativity. You are someone who is free-spirited, and you're not going to let anyone or anything hold you back. And so this triggered some kind of insecurity within them because they're usually able to hold on to or control the people around them. The Knight of Cups can be an emotional manipulator, okay? And with you, Knight of Wands in the reverse, you're someone who follows the beat of your own drum. You're someone who follows your dreams, your passions, your creativity. And they feel like that was something that threatened their sense of identity because they could not control you or hold on to you. Three of Wands, they know that you have other things coming for you. They know that you look towards the future instead of towards the past. Pisces, this person, it's like you triggered some kind of abandonment wound within this person because you're the kind of person that you're not going to let someone underestimate you or disrespect you. No matter how much you care, no matter how much you love a person, you're always going to choose yourself. You're always going to choose your well-being. And you are the type of person, Pisces, to walk away, okay? You're not the type of person to engage or invest into drama and chaos. You're not that kind of person. You'd rather walk away than be a part of that drama. You'd rather walk away than be a part of that chaos or that toxic environment. And so this triggered, again, either a sense of abandonment or not being able to control you. It triggered their insecurities to know that they were not the priority in your life, okay? Which is kind of, yeah, it's very egotistical in a sense, but the Knight of Cups is an emotional manipulator. So they'll try to appeal to your emotions. They'll try to control you emotionally to get what it is that they want out of the situation. But they know that you are a free spirit and they can't do that to you. Three of Wands, you're someone, Pisces, who's more focused on the future than you are of the past. Okay, so even though you're a little bit in pain for the things that you've had to let go of, for the things that didn't work out, you're still someone who's very future-based, future-oriented. You always look forward. You know that your brighter days are ahead of you, and this is why this person could not hold on to you, okay? You physically walked away. You moved away from this person or from this energy. You transitioned, and that triggered their sense of a loss of control or a loss of power on you. Because you ended up walking away. Six of Wands in the reverse. They are threatened by your success. They are threatened by your victories because they know that you have an entire life outside of them and outside of the relationship or outside of the connection that you're not going to give up for another person. You're not going to give that up for a relationship. And that makes them feel like they don't have a way to control you. They can't overpower you in a sense. And yeah, it's like it triggered a lot of their shadow, okay? Who is this Knight of Cups in the reverse for Pisces? Who is this person? Who are they to Pisces and what do they want? Why are they still showing up in Pisces' energy? Why are they still showing up in Pisces' energy? Who is this Knight of Cups in the reverse? Okay, we have Death and Rebirth, Major Arcana, Scorpio, and then Devil in the reverse. Ooh, Capricorn. Yes, exactly. Pisces, this person's still trying to hold on to you, okay? They may have emotional ties. Sign Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could also be an air sign. Libra, Aries, Aquarius. Sorry, not Aries, Gemini. Yeah, air sign, water sign energy coming in. Could also be an earth sign with the Devil card, Capricorn. And then strong Scorpio. Pisces, this person is very toxic, okay? I don't know if you are aware of that, but they tend to be very obsessive. They do have a dark side. They do have a shadow side to them that they may not display. But you are Piscean, okay? So you read energy. You read in between the lines. You don't just go based off of their words. You don't just go based off of the emotions and the feelings. You read energy, Pisces. So it feels like you already knew this about this person, okay? It's like you already intuitively kind of felt that this person was, yeah, there was something beneath the surface, okay? Both the Devil and the Death and Rebirth coming in. There's a very toxic energy about them. They can be very obsessive And I don't know why this is coming in. For some of you Pisces, this person can be very vengeful, okay? Scorpio energy coming in. They can be very vengeful. They can seek revenge. They can seek to, you may not even know that they have a chip on their shoulder, but they're, yeah, it's a very toxic, dark kind of energy around this person. Page of Swords in reverse, all talk and no action, making false promises. Whoever they are, Pisces, they were trying to get you addicted or obsessed or hooked on them, okay, so that you wouldn't leave. Death and rebirth in the reverse. Pisces, you leaving, you walking away, you choosing yourself, choosing your dream, choosing your future, caused a major awakening within this person. It caused a major death and rebirth within this person, whether you know it or not, because I see you kind of moving forward and not looking back, but this person is going through a massive awakening. You may have even been this person's karma, okay, because we have justice coming in as well. You may have been their karma, Pisces. And I'm getting Scorpio, Capricorn, air sign, or water sign is what I'm getting here. Six of Wands, yeah. Threatened by your victory, threatened by your success, threatened by your wins. Holy Spirit, what is your advice for Pisces when it comes to this person? What is your advice for Pisces when it comes to this person, Holy Spirit? Okay, Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands. Okay, yes, Pisces. Free yourself from any kind of memories, any kind of ties, any feelings of being bound or tied or helpless, okay? Free yourself. And Seven of Wands, protect yourself from this person. Protect yourself from these energies, okay? Five of Wands, yeah, Five of Wands to Seven of Wands. Protect yourself, Pisces. Seven of Wands coming in. Challenge, grounding and protecting yourself, movement and growth, creative innovation, remaining ahead, feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas and self-expression. Haters, they'll emerge only after you've made it onto your perch, whipping their wands about and asking you to defend your accomplishments. Sometimes competition emerges as a result of shining brightly in the world. If you're feeling attacked after sharing your magic, it is important to remember that others likely want what you have. So stand up bravely and continue to do your beautiful thing. Mindfully call feelings of love and well-being into your body and create a protective bubble of energy around you. Remain synchronized and aligned with your bright vision and reject any low-vibe negative states that others may be pushing. You don't have to accept their opinion as truth, especially when they are vying for your position. Check to make sure that you're acting in a way that is aligned with your highest values. And when you know that you are, don't let anyone stop you from achieving your dreams. I am deserving of this success and I will bravely shine my light into the world. Okay, and then we have Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Pisces, there's a big financial shift happening in your life, whether this is career, business, investments. I don't know what this is for you specifically, but it is around your money. It is around your pentacles. It is around your resources and the investments and the work that you put forth in the Seven of Pentacles. In this chapter of your life, Pisces, of doing the work, putting your head down and doing the work day in, day out, that work is about to pay off. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You're achieving some kind of major mastery when it comes to this area of your life. Okay, and you will be harvesting soon. So Eight of Pentacles, prioritize your work, prioritize your craft, prioritize your skills and your experience, because you will be harvesting soon. And then that harvest turns into King of Pentacles. Building wealth, building legacy, achieving that success. Ace of Swords, coming into the answers, the clarity, the communication, the breakthroughs and the shifts that you need in your life. And then Justice, coming into this place of balance. Okay, anything that was taken out of balance in your life, whether it was this person, these people in your life, it's like Justice is here. You are their karma. Okay, you may not look back anymore, but they are going through a major level up. They are going through major spiritual awakening, and you were some kind of karma to them. You were a major lesson in their life, in their path. Two of Wands, there's a time and a place, Pisces, to plan, to envision, to dream. And it looks like you already put forth that work, and now it's time to take action. It's time to walk the talk. It's time to move forward. Holy Spirit, any final advice for Pisces when it comes to this reading? Any final advice for Pisces? pray, listen, and freedom. You get one more, courage. Pisces, pray. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, if you need answers, Pisces, pray. And then tune into your intuition, tune into your inner knowing so that you can receive those answers to your questions, to your prayers. Freedom is also coming in, Pisces. You are achieving a major success in your life, whether this is financial freedom, freedom with your time, freedom with your energy, with your resources. Okay, this is a whole new level in your life, but it's going to take courage. It's going to take action. Pisces, is all I have for your reading. Blessings. Take care.